Latin America has like World Cup qualifications right now. I don't know if you're following. Vinicius is playing for Brazil and Valverde for Uruguay. And I actually watched last game against Ecuador just to watch Vinicius. I was a little bit, I would say, underimpressed. On the other hand, I saw a lot of clips about Valverde that he played really well. Did you watch any of them?
No, but I have been following along with it. I know Valverde. He's been doing all right. I know he got man of the match. For one of the probably the last match. They
Yeah, yeah.
so I mean that says a lot. Like he's doing good. And I haven't really seen the Brazil games. But I guess Vinny has been underperforming. You would say.
There are two reasons why he's not playing good for Brazil. One is that their midfield is not as good. Second, he also seems to be lacking confidence when he plays for Brazil.
And I feel like he lacks that confidence because of how many like star players they have.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when Neymar is there, there's no place for Vinicius, at least now.
Yeah, like right now it's kind of like he has to step up because Neymar's out and he has to show them that he deserves a spot in that lineup.
Yeah,
And with all these other Brazilians as well, he's not. The focus is on him as well because they're like, oh, he's performing well in Madrid. He needs to bring that same you know to Brazil as well.
yeah, yeah. What's your overall like take for Valverde? Because he's one of my favorite player.
Mm, I really like him. I feel like he could be, the replacement for Cruz or Modric when they, retire. Because they're getting older, and we need to start looking at those pieces of who, we have in the midfield. And I think he's good as long as he can, stay patient. His time will come. I really like Valverde. He comes up in the big games, especially against Atletico a few years ago in that final, where he stopped that goal, and then when he scored the game winning goal as well. So I think he just needs to stay patient, and when his time comes, he's gonna really be that centerpiece in the midfield for us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. Let's talk about the players who are available against Bilbao. So, who are not available. Number one is Mendy. I think he got injured recently,
Yeah,
and he's very doubtful. And we hope that he's back before PSG.
yeah, that's the main goal.
Benzema is also doubtful, but there's a high chance that he might play.
Yeah, I mean, I would like for him to play, but at the same time, it's like it's a risk.
Yeah,
If he gets injured and we need him for that PSG game, and I think there's concern at strikers because Mariano and Jovic, they haven't really been able to step up. So I kind of felt like they should have gone and like loan another striker or maybe recall Marola and just for that extra protection at the striker because we don't know how long Benzema will be out. Hopefully he'll be back for PSG. That's the goal. But against Bilbao we don't really have that striker that can deliver. So that's the main concern. I know Marcelo won't be playing as well.
I think he got banned for 3 match.
Yeah, so at that left back, we're weak right now. I've been reading that either Nacho or Alaba could be playing in that spot. So I don't really have concerns for at the left back. I think we're okay right there. If Alaba and Nacho can step up, we're good. And I know that Militao is supposed to be flying back already, so he'll be ready to go because he is suspended for the next Brazilian match.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, and so the other Brazilians should be back in time for the game, but right now it's just that striker. We're gonna need somebody to step up because how Bilbao are. They get they come up in those Copa matches, so we need to be careful.
Also, all the Brazilian players are doubtful.
Hmm.
I think they're playing today or tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's tonight they're playing.
Is tonight?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was reading reports that as soon as their game ends, they're gonna hop on a plane and fly back. But at the same time, it's like they're going
I
to
mean,
be
they'll be tired.
yeah. So they're not going to be starting. That's in my opinion. But I mean, it'll be good to have them back just in case they come in. If we need to go to extra time or something.
Let's go one by one, position wise.
Mhm.
So at goalie, I think either Lunin or Courtois.
I think Courtois. We need the starter. This is a big
Yeah,
game.
and at left back, I think it would be Nacho,
Not sure.
and center back, of course, Militao and Alaba.
And right back, I know Carvajal is back in training. So
Yeah, he's back.
he's good to go. If not, Lucas, I trust Luca. I really like him at right back. He's a good right back. People doubt him, people criticize him, but I think he's really good there. Like he's found a good spot.
I mean, he's a good alternative.
Yeah,
And at midfield, we'll have, of course, Cruz, Modric, and Camavinga,
yeah,
given Casemiro is playing with Brazil.
yeah. So I think that's a solid midfield to go with. There's no doubt there. Cruz and Modric, they can get the job done. And they'll help out, Kamavinga as well. So we have a good midfielder, good midfield.
Yeah, in the front, as you said, Benzema or Jovic as a striker.
Yeah, if Benz can't go, then it's going to be Jovic. And he really, this is the game where he needs to step up and show why we have kept him.
To be fair, I think we have better alternative than Jovic right now, Bale.
Bill, you think he can play the striker?
Yeah, I think he played a striker in his last Spurs match.
Uh,
Like all of the match, I think he played kind of striker or second strike.
yeah, I mean, I think Bell is better than Jovic because Bell has that, striker instinct that he can go out there and score goals.
Yeah.
But he needs to have that confidence.
And at left wing, Vinicius, I don't know if he can start, but
I think it's most likely going to be Hazard.
yeah, that's also, I think,
Yeah,
Hazard might be the best option.
yeah, and if Vinny needs to come in, he'll come in a lot, probably the second half.
Yeah, if he needs to.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm hoping Hazard can pull a goal for us just like he did, because I think that gave him confidence. And like Ancelotti said, that we intend to keep him. He still sees him as a valuable member of the team. So hopefully, he can go out there with some confidence and know that this is like a must-win game
Yeah, and at right side, I mean right wing, Asensio.
because he's back. So I'll take Asensio.
Yeah, I mean, at right wing, we don't have many options. It's either him or Rodrigo,
Yeah, and Rodrigo.
unless Bale is fit.
Yeah,
Okay, that's our lineup. Let's talk about Bale. Which position do you think is best for him, striker or right wing?
I think striker because he's not. I feel like he doesn't. He's not who he used to be. He would run up and down those wings, but now he's kind of getting up there in age, and I feel like just the striker position will suit him better because if they can start the counterattack in the midfield, he'll just go make his run and slide one goal in there. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I also think he's faster than all the right wingers
Yeah,
like Rodrigo and Asensio. I mean, they are not as fast. Yeah, we can argue that Bale is not as fast as he was,
hmm
but I feel he's still faster than other two.
yeah. Like he might not be fast, but he can header. He can definitely finesse some shots. And he can make the runs. So I think being in the middle of that, attacking trio is where he can succeed. Because he knows that if he gets a pass, he can make that run straight into the goal. He won't have to start from the wing.